I used to associate having a routine with those Instagram-worthy mornings. You know, the ones filled with yoga, fancy matcha lattes, and perfectly coordinated activewear. But the reality is, a routine is not about looking good. It's also not about setting goals. It's really about figuring out the discipline that is necessary to turn those goals into everyday habits. So in this video, we'll be talking about the practical ways of creating a morning routine that actually fits your life. We'll talk about how to stick with it, how to stay consistent, and how to embrace the discipline that is needed in order to show up as the best version of yourself. If you've ever found yourself wondering how to create a routine that works for you, this video is for you. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and I am shiny. That is because I'm going to sleep. My face is lathered with skincare because winter. Let's set my alarm. It is 11. It is a bit later than I hoped it would be, but I had a really busy day today and I just couldn't make it to bed earlier. Alarm is set for 6, sleep mode on, of course. My routine for the past few weeks has not been perfect, but it's a work in progress. So, good night. You don't need to be a morning person in order to have a routine. I wasn't a morning person 2 years ago, and I started building this morning routine of me waking up a little bit earlier than I need to, just so that I have time to go to the gym, to maybe journal a little bit, do whatever I feel like doing, and take some time for myself before the day even starts. And it has completely changed my life. My morning routine is now such a big part of my day-to-day life, and I absolutely love it. It gives me structure, it gives me peace and quiet, which is what I often need before a busy day. The thing about a morning routine is you don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't need to do what someone else on the internet is doing. I know YouTube is full of morning routines and I love watching them myself and I love creating them myself. However, find what works for you. I think it's amazing to take inspiration from other people's morning routines, but if something just doesn't work for you, if you just don't want to wake up at 5 a.m., if it doesn't help you anyway, then don't do it. Your morning routine also doesn't need to look aesthetic or just be perfect. It needs to be what you need in the morning in order to start the day on a good note. That's all it has to be. I am not always motivated to go work out, but that's okay. I don't need to be. I have built this routine that I'm trying to maintain of waking up, getting ready, and then going to work out. Sometimes it's easier than other times. Like sometimes I'm actually just like really excited and really hyped to go work out just because I know that I love my workouts. Working out just feels good. However, other days I just don't feel that motivated. Like today, for instance. Like I said, that's fine. I'm just gonna get a little help. If you've watched maybe some other videos of mine, maybe you know that I have stopped drinking coffee first thing in the morning. This was something I used to do about a year ago and I stopped because I listened to the Huberman podcast where he was talking about dopamine and you shouldn't drink coffee 90 minutes after waking up. It's been about an hour since I woke up and I just need some energy. To be completely honest, I really don't feel like working out today. My legs are so sore. I did a leg day 2 days ago and today I have a long run planned, which is first of all gonna be inside because it's just too cold to run outside. I don't have the right clothing for it. And second of all, my legs are sore, so that's not gonna be fun. So even though I got used to working out without needing caffeine, and I think that's a really good thing, to not need an extra push of motivation to just work out because that's what you said you would do. There are just days where you might not need it, but it might help you a lot to have a little bit more energy. Today is one of those days. My pre-workout snack is this raspberry honey. It's so good. Honey before running is amazing. When I go to the gym to weight lift, I actually eat some oats or a piece of bread with something. But when I'm running, I cannot really have a lot in my stomach because it just makes me feel sick. So I'm having a few little blobs of honey. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I can't even express myself. Repetition is such an essential part of building and maintaining a routine. I get that it can be boring sometimes when you're building your routine and you're just doing the same thing over and over again. However, once something comes up that maybe throws you out of your routine, it is so much easier to come back to your routine. If you have experienced that repetition and you have actually really ingrained that behavior, that routine in your mind, it's almost like muscle memory. If you've done your routine, if you've just repeated the same process over and over again, once you fall out of it, it's gonna be so much easier to come back. And honestly, I find this repetition kind of relaxing. It takes away the amounts of decisions you need to make on a daily basis, and it frees up more mental space to deal with other things that might come up. For me, it also gives me a sense of peace. Like, I know when I wake up what I can expect from my morning routine. I know that my routine is filled with things that I really enjoy, like working out. Even if it's difficult in the moment, I love working out. It's so fun. I think it's really about just embracing the repetition, embracing the process, in trying to enjoy the process. Do you think it's cold outside? I'm back and I am so happy that I went to the gym. I feel amazing. I did an amazing workout session and today I had a 52-minute run planned. Honestly, at the beginning, I did not know if I would make it to those 52 minutes. Everything was hurting. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to do it. Time was passing so slow, but it was so fun in the end. If you want to have a consistent routine that includes fitness, any type of exercise, movement, you want to have a healthier lifestyle, then nutrition is a huge part of this. Especially after you do really intense workouts, it is so important to eat, to replenish that energy, to help build those muscles back up so that you can have energy the next day and the day after that so that you can do it all over again. I have made my breakfast. It's time to eat. I have some tomatoes, 2 boiled eggs, some olive bread. I love olive bread. Excuse the mess in the background. And then I have some Philadelphia, and this is carrot, apple, celery juice, which is actually surprisingly good. I also made myself a little snack for a little bit later, which is Greek yogurt with some chia seeds, a little bit of honey, a little bit of cinnamon. Ready for the day. Again, it's a little bit later than I would have liked it to be, but that's fine. I think the nice thing about a routine is that it can be as flexible as you... Actually, no, it should be flexible. If in your routine you want to work out and meditate, that doesn't mean that you need to work out for an hour every single day and meditate for 10 minutes. If you're just not feeling up to it, if you don't have a lot of energy, you could do half an hour of a workout, 10 minutes of a workout, just go on a walk, something like that, something chill. And then maybe you want to meditate for a little bit longer because that doesn't take a lot of energy, but it actually gives you energy. There's also other ways to be flexible with your routine. If you don't feel like doing a really intense workout, you don't feel like lifting, you don't feel like running, then you can go to the gym and just stretch, do some mobility. Maybe try out some things you haven't tried before, do some bodyweight exercises. I think flexibility is really important because if we just push ourselves every single day, it is quite easy to get sick and tired of our routine. And yeah, You're correct. This is kind of contradictory to what I said at the beginning. You shouldn't rely on motivation, you should rely on your routine, on your habits. But I think there's a very, very fine line between knowing that you should back off and take it a little bit slower one day with your workout, with your routine, because you are actually tired and you actually need to rest, and making excuses. Sometimes I wake up and it's raining and it's just such a cozy moment to stay in bed. However, I don't consider it's raining outside to be a valid excuse for me to not go to the gym. The gym is dry, it doesn't rain inside of the gym, so like, you know, even if the bed is cozy, I gotta get up and move. But if I wake up and I just don't feel good, I have a headache, I feel like I'm getting sick, then I will absolutely stay home, rest, or just do something like really, really slow, like go on a walk just for some fresh air. And I feel like that is such an important distinction. Like, yes, you can be flexible with your routine. You don't have to give it your all every single day. There are just days where you might feel tired. But there is a difference between being flexible with your routine and just making excuses. One thing that can really help you time manage your routine, your day, and also be productive is to time block. I usually plan out my day either on Google Calendar or on paper, or both actually. And I will block off times for studying, for working out, for editing, for scripting, all of that. And then when it's time to do that thing, I sit down and I eliminate all of the distractions. So right now I'll be taking 2 hours just for filming videos. Afterwards, I'm gonna go ahead and take another 2 hours just to edit. You really get way more done if you're just focusing on one task, and also doing something for 2 hours doesn't sound like a lot, but if you actually focus 100% on the task that you are doing, you can get a lot of stuff done in that one block of time. I've been working on a group project and it has taken forever because it's just difficult. It's just one of those things where like after 2-3 hours of working on something, you're like, my brain cannot even brain right now. I need a break. And I think that takes us to a very important topic of taking breaks when you need them. Even if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle, to build a routine, to be productive, you need breaks. You need to give yourself time to recharge and just get some energy back. I'm leaving to go out in an hour and a half. I still have some stuff that I need to do until then, but I think I'm just gonna take this break and get ready. Have fun while getting ready. Maybe I'll make a tea, get cozy. Because I just need a break from being productive and staring at a screen. I think we really need to change our mindset when it comes to breaks, because breaks don't take time away from your time in which you could be productive. They actually add value because you get to rest and recharge, and then you can start with some fresh energy, and you're always gonna be more productive if you actually take some breaks than if you just try to work for like 10 hours with no breaks in between. Okay, let's get ready to go out. I would put music on, but copyright. So let's talk about something else. I just realized that I put way too many things on my to-do list. It's just a quick reminder that I do need to leave in an hour, and I probably won't be back really early because I'm going to dinner that's supposed to start at 8. So realistically, I won't get back to doing productive stuff in the evening. Putting too many things on your to-do list, always being overwhelmed and never being able to actually accomplish all of the 10,000 things that you put on your to-do list will make you constantly feel like you didn't do enough, like you should have done better, and it's gonna lead you to not enjoy your routine because your routine and the way you do things just makes you feel bad about yourself. So this is a reminder for you as well as for me, because I should write this on the wall. I don't know, I need to see this reminder every single day to not put too many things on our to-do list. There's no point in doing that. We're not gonna be productive for like 16 hours a day, so there's no point to schedule 16 hours worth of doing stuff in a day. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prioritize, so I have to edit a YouTube video for tomorrow as well as some short form content, and I'm just gonna prioritize the short form content because that is supposed to go up today, and the YouTube video I wanted to upload tomorrow anyway, so I will probably use the whole entire day tomorrow to edit that, but at least it's not really urgent. This could have all been avoided by just not putting too many things on my to-do list.
Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy.
It is so late. It's like 12 p.m. It's past 12 p.m. at this point. So I'm sorry if I seem tired. I am tired. I just got home and it's time to go to bed. But I think one of the most important parts of your routine is when you relax, when you do your self-care, when you take some time for yourself. And if it's a day like today, like when I don't have a lot of time, I still like to take just 10 minutes to do my skincare. Because that's really important for me. I like to take care of my skin, especially when it's not doing great. Self-care looks different for everyone. Just do whatever makes you feel good, whatever helps you after a long day of being productive, of going after your goals, going after your dreams. Productivity is great, but you do need to rest. So take a break, enjoy your evening, and prepare for the next day. Was today perfect? It wasn't, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. Maybe it also shouldn't be, because this whole journey of building a routine that works for you and staying consistent with your routine is not about being perfect every single day. Like today, I didn't get a lot of stuff done from my to-do list, however, I had an amazing workout. Maybe tomorrow it's gonna be exactly the opposite way around. What I think is actually the most important is to just enjoy the journey. Don't focus so much on being perfect, having this really perfect aesthetic routine, doing everything perfectly 100% of the time. Try to build a routine that works for you and try to stay as consistent as you can. And just enjoy the journey with all its imperfections. Focus on progress, not perfection. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I gotta go to bed because I am tired. I genuinely had so much fun filming this video and taking you through my day. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!